Our next bout brought to you courtesy of Lotus Seafood, outstanding seafood with 5 Houston area locations. BCS is happy to have them on board as a sponsor. Coming first to the arena, please welcome Dominic Wiltz.
Now, I'm really excited about this fight. Cody, this is an MMA fight, 3 5-minute rounds, 165-pound catch weight. We got Dominic Wiltz, who's 0-2, fighting out of Houston, Texas, taking on Geno Morelli, who's making his pro debut now. There's a lot of hype around Morelli. NCAA wrestling champion out of, was it Penn State?
Yes.
Penn State, trains with Revolution Dojo and the B team in Austin. I mean, this guy is trained with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. This is going to be an amazing fight. I think Dominic Wiltz really has his work cut out for him.
Absolutely. And I think that, wrestling is one of the best bases for mixed martial arts. And the fact that he is training with Stephen Thompson on the striking, I don't know if it gets any better than that.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that at all. Big shout out to Lotus Seafood, simply the best seafood in Houston, 5 area locations. Make sure you check them out and send us a plate while you're here, guys. If you're just tuning in, we are live from the GHS Event Center in beautiful and hot Houston, Texas. Make sure you tell all your friends that you're watching us on clearlifemedia.com. You are live here for Paradigm Combat Sports number 3.
Let's welcome for his opponent, Geno Morelli.
Geno Morelli coming out with the Cool in the Gang, Get Down on It. I love the music tonight. I love the music tonight.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, sir. Got some Cool in the Gang, Get Down on It. That's always fun.
Absolutely. I think this is going to be a great fight. You've got a guy that's debut versus a guy that's hungry to get his first win.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. A lot of hype on Geno Morelli. Not trying to look past Dominic Wiltz at all.
Absolutely.
Not trying to look past him at all, but there is a lot of hype, man. Let's see if the hype train stays on the tracks or if it gets derailed. All right, we're going to go for the official introductions from Reverend Bart.
Fifth scheduled bout of the evening. This bout is mixed martial arts, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds at a 165-pound catch weight. Our sponsor for this bout is Lotus Seafood with 5 Houston area locations. This bout is sanctioned by the Texas Combative Sports Commission. Judges at ringside, Ray Zaragoza, Randy Russell, and Jenny Cardenas. Referee controlling the action here in the ring will be Joe Solis. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner to my left with an official record of 0-2 and an official weight of 164.3 pounds. Please give a warm welcome to Dominic Wiltz. And his opponent across the ring, making his mixed martial arts debut this evening, weighing in at 165 pounds even, all the way from Simpsonville, South Carolina. Please welcome Geno Morelli.
Now, Colin, we were just talking about the hype behind Geno Morelli. Not looking past Dominic Wiltz at all. Well, tell me a little bit about what you think we can expect from this bout.
Well, Geno is, I think, probably one of the top prospects in the country right now. Honestly, he wrestled at Penn State, which is a Division I school. He trains with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Crew Bob Perez for his stand-up, and he trains with the B team for jiu-jitsu. So he's incredibly well-rounded. That said, I think Mr. Wiltz is a little bit, don't let that record fool you. He can scrap. He's got hands. I think it's been a long time since he's competed. And don't get me wrong, Geno Morelli is no easy feat for anyone.
Doesn't sound like it.
But I'll be interested to see what Mr. Wiltz can or can't do in this fight.
Guys, this is an MMA bout, 3 5-minute rounds, 165-pound catch weight. Morelli showing you.
Do you guys think that the boxing ring versus a cage will take a play in his wrestling?
No, I don't. I think his wrestling's so high level it kind of doesn't matter, and actually it may even favor him just because he doesn't need the cage wall.
Right.
And he can wrap his hands around the legs. He's obviously a single leg, double leg type of guy versus clinch takedowns.
You can really see that Wonder Boy stance.
Right hand. Looked like a drop, Wiltz.
Nice
Geno's on top,
elbows.
drops an elbow.
Wiltz getting to his feet, though, trying to.
Geno
Action right in front of us.
control, passes rights him out.
Rights him out.
Looking to frame off.
So now we get to see his ground game that we've been hearing so much about.
I have personally been in this position under Geno Morelli, and it is not fun.
What's his pressure like? What's it feel like?
It's, unless you've been under a Division I wrestler, it's really almost impossible to explain it.
I mean, he officially weighed in at 165 pounds.
It feels like nothing you've ever felt before. I mean, it's absolutely crushing. Lands a huge elbow right there.
Wow.
Looks like he's just trying to frame off. Wiltz is doing the right thing, closing that space, but also not really doing much to try to escape.
Morelli creating an angle right here.
And he's got some space. Wiltz could snake a leg underneath, maybe get back to half guard,
right.
But looks like he's just holding on and hoping the referee will stand him up. Joe Solis not really known as a referee to stand people up, but Geno looking for a triangle.
Triangle
choke
from
here.
the mount.
Went to kind of an S mount there and looked to hop over for the triangle. Wiltz was keen to it though. Just a lack of movement with the hips is what's really bothering me from Wiltz right here. Geno's pressure is obviously top notch.
He just sliced through with that knee to get right back to mount like it was nothing.
And goes right back to that kind of that high S mount. This is something that I do notice that a lot of NCAA wrestlers and just high-level wrestlers in general tend to struggle with when they first transition to MMA is when they get into these ground and pound positions, they want to control.
Right.
And so it's hard for them to create space. And Geno's kind of struggled with that. Not that he struggled with it. He's
head and arm choke.
Beating this guy.
Head and arm choke coming right now. I see him pass over, see him get that leg through.
Wiltz did the right thing there. He got his elbow high, kind of answered the phone almost. Could throw up a leg lock there, but I think Geno's wise to it.
Man, there he goes, just bringing that knee in, trying to pin that arm, that right arm of Wiltz.
Big
nice elbow.
Geno. I think Wiltz is going to be exhausted after this first
Oh,
round.
Absolutely. If he makes it out of this round, he will be exhausted. But there's a full minute and 42 seconds left, so. And Geno's on top, landing some massive elbows.
At what point will Joe Solis take mercy on Wiltz? Or will Dominic fight his way out and get back to his feet?
I think a few more of those and Joe's going to stop this.
Just like glue. He's just like glue on him.
Takes the back, throws his hooks in, got
nice
the body
triangle.
and looking for the rear naked choke here.
And we have a tap.
Finish.
Wow, what a performance.
Absolutely, just manhandled him from bell to bell. Wiltz had a few game moments, landed a few good punches, but ultimately Geno Morelli was able to just ragdoll him to the floor and just manhandle him from there.
You know, Morelli came out in that karate style stance, and it was just really hard for Wiltz to actually put any hands on him.
Yeah, you know, the big advantage of that style and something that Stephen Wonderboy Thompson works on a lot is just keeping that range and not really being in like a boxing range.
Yeah, that distance management was really, really good. You could definitely see that he's been training with Wonderboy.
Yeah, absolutely, and you could tell he kind of like styles his stand-up after that. You know, a lot of MMA fighters and especially a lot of wrestlers transitioning over tend to take more traditional Muay Thai route or you know, even boxing base, but Geno has really adapted the karate or taekwondo to it.
Right.
We'll go to Bart for the official decision here.
Ladies and gentlemen, in your very first round of action, Dominic Wiltz tapping to a rear naked choke submission for your winner, Geno Morelli.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Mr. Geno Morelli. Geno, I don't think I've heard a fighter coming in with as much hype as you do. I mean, everyone's been talking about you all night. I mean, you're a Division I wrestling champ. You train with Crew Bob, you got Jeff Messina, you got the B team, you got so much going on. Tell me a little bit about the camp. What got you prepared here?
Yeah, so I just, I was in Houston for 3.5 years, got some great training here. Crew Bob, super helpful, started developing my striking. Went over to Austin a lot, learned a lot in grappling, and now I'm up training with Stephen Thompson full time. So working to develop that striking.
So right now you came off of this quick first round submission. How soon are you looking to get back, and are you targeting anybody?
Yeah, I'm looking to fight as much as possible, so hopefully July. Want to get as many fights as I can so I can start looking to get into the UFC.
So the UFC is the target. Is there anybody you want to call out to help make the transition over?
No, I mean, I don't have anyone in particular. Anybody. I'm down to fight anyone.
Those are the scariest kind of fighters, ladies and gentlemen. The guys who will fight anybody. Give it up for your winner, Geno Morelli.